Greetings and salutations, Internet netizens. It is I, Wolfphototech, and here we go with another Super Mario 64 video. However, this is a weird one. As we move towards later levels in the game, the game actually from, say, Lethal Lava Land on, actually starts to, say, do this thing called be slightly difficult, and some of the stars are going to be in places where it will result in you dying very easily, as there's numerous insta-death traps around, say a red coin, or you just have you have to literally jump this gap, otherwise you instantly lose a life kind of situation here and there. So what I'm doing here is showing you literally one of the laziest ways is to get extra lives. Now, this can apply to any point in which one-up mushrooms spawn. The first rule you have to remember is you had to have an iris point load. You notice where I walk through the door and it does that iris load. I'm effectively moving between one area and another. Oops. Where if I walk through this door right here, this does not count. I'm giving you basic rules on how to get as many lives as you need or want. Okay? So like I grabbed that one, and I walk through this door. If I were to walk back in, no iris load. It does not respawn. However, if I go to, say, this door, way over here, it does the iris load. And I walk back in, and now that one-up mushroom should still be there. Should return to that spot. Or a new one should spawn. Yeah, I'm just like... My favorite way of getting up there is literally backflipping. Now let's try something else here. Is this a different area? Did we see an iris load? I literally walked through two doors now. See, the one-up mushroom does not appear. Let's try going through this big blue door to the outdoor garden. There it goes, an iris load. That would mean the mushroom should have returned to that spot, so I can grab it again. And this is an easy way to collect tons and tons of one-ups. So when you get into the later levels and you're just dying periodically, you know, it doesn't happen to me all the time. There's just those goofy moments where my skills kind of leave me, and let's try another door. Does this door count? It should, because it's iris focus, or iris wipe. It didn't. Huh, interesting. It seems to be quite clear that you have to physically exit the castle. But okay. That helps out. So everyone remember next time that if you need to collect a lot of extra lives, that is pretty much the laziest way you can do it, is just go in and out of this front door here to collect that life, or go in and out the front door and go into the Jolly Roger Bay area and collect the extra life there. And if you want, you can just repeat it back and forth like I started, or go back and forth between the two areas. The closer you actually stay to that ledge, it's the more likely you're going to collect the extra life. So thank you very much for watching this video. I'm just kind of like rushing where I need to go to collect extra lives for demonstration purposes. There used to be easier ways in the original there used to be more ways to do this in the original run of this game. I actually have a first year Super Mario 64 cartridge where the cliffside here is actually a little bit different in angle, and it's actually easier to wall kick off of. I think the ledge wall was right here, so I could actually wall kick off of. You know? Now the easier if you happen to be playing on the N64 and have an original release Super Mario 64, you could wall kick off in that corner because the angle of the wall is different, and you would be able to get on top of the castle, and on the back side of the main turret, straight ahead of my feet, the tower in the front, there's a whole row of extra lives, and you can collect extra lives from there if you happen to be playing the original copy for the N64. The original production run, not the secondary re-release and the Player's Choice version. For whatever reason, I believe Nintendo actually did some edits between the two sets and did some tinkering. And I might actually pull out my old N64 and get my original Super Mario 64 copy out. Incidentally, I actually do have my original Super Mario 64 copy right here in its original box. Oops! It's really hard to see because of the color, the lighting in here. See? Original copy. So if you guys are so inclined, and just type in the comments below, yes, I would like to see some actual original N64 gameplay. Or any system, Nintendo, and I pretty much have a system. The only problem is with my Virtual Boy. Yes, the Virtual Boy and the Game Boys, it's really hard to capture video of those games. So, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.